My name is Dick DeRyk. I'm chair of the board of the Yorkton Sports Hall of Fame. And I want to welcome you to the 30th anniversary induction evening. If you might have noticed, we got some youngsters over there. And I had a picture taken because Nola, who is with her mother, is 3 years old. And over there in the middle is Vern Pahal, the founder of this organization, who is 93 years old. We have a span of 90 years represented here. Thanks, Nola. With us this evening, you saw, were members of the Yorkton Maulers under 18 male AAA hockey club who helped us with registration and seating. They have gone on because one of their buddies is playing a hockey game in Melville, and they thought this was too many old fogies here, so away they went off to Melville. But we want to thank them, and Jason, pass on our thanks to all the boys for the assistance that they had with us. First, you know the old saying, I have bad news and... Actually, one of you is right. I have bad news and I have more bad news. Our MC, Kurt Kielbach, who got us started in broadcasting in Yorkton and is a member of our Sports Hall of Fame, called me on Tuesday to say that he's dealing with a serious health issue in his family and is not free to leave Winnipeg. I told him, we understand, no worries. And as much as we were looking forward to hearing from Kurt and his stories of his experience broadcasting NHL, family comes first. And Kurt, we wish him well. The other bad news then is that you're stuck with me. I'd offer you your money back, but you've already eaten, so that's not going to happen. This organization went through a rough patch about 10 years ago. But we're back, we're active, and we're celebrating the fact that a group of men and women in 1994 had the foresight to start this organization so we can honor our hometown sports heroes then and still 30 years later. What we have done and what we are doing is supported in no small measure by our sponsors, whose logos and name you see on either side. We thank all of them. A volunteer nonprofit organization cannot exist without the broad support from businesses and organizations in the community. We are grateful for Harvest Meats, again coming on board as our premier sponsor, and the Farmer Sausage and the buffet was with their compliments. Ken, Jeff, our thanks to you and all the Harvest Meats folks. We also have partnered again with the Yorkton Lions Club, which last year joined us to sponsor a new award, the Yorkton Lions Support for Sports Award. It is intended for individuals, businesses, and organizations which, each in their own way, have contributed to amateur sports in Yorkton. Thank you, Lions, for your ongoing support. A table full of them over there. In the past year, we have completed or are nearing completion of several projects. We have provided the information, photos, and funds to the Yorkton Historic Flour Mill for an outside storyboard about sports in Yorkton, which will be added to those that are already in place on the south side of the old mill, telling stories of many aspects of life in Yorkton. Sports will be there, and I expect it might be the spring before that is up. We hired a student this summer to do some additional research about inductees, where we felt some of the information was incomplete and where the inductees are not with us anymore. Last year, we created a small photo gallery for each inductees with pictures of memorabilia along with their citation, and we will continue to expand that. We have sent out requests to a number of inductees to see if they have additional photos or artifacts, and by the end of this year we will have a section on our website, www.yshf.ca, and we will basically have a virtual museum on the website. And that has been made possible with the support of SAS Lotteries. We thank Access Communications for again recording our entire proceedings here this evening. Access Communications has graciously offered to provide the video to us, and we will post it on our website so anyone, anywhere can see it. Brady Lang, who is just here helping, of B. Lang Media, formerly the CTV reporter, you may remember him from that, is also recording some vignettes and moments so that we can show this evening a little more up close and personal on our website and social media in the weeks ahead. We're going to take a bit of time because I want to introduce the previous inductees and board members who are here tonight to help us mark the 30th anniversary of our Sports Hall of Fame. We'll do this by induction year, and we'll go way back to the start, those inducted as part of the class of 1994. Len Bodie, athlete and builder, track and cross country. Class of 1995, Alan McDonald, athlete, track. Don Pfeiffer, builder, volleyball. The class of 1996, Merv Kurlik, athlete, hockey. Merv was also inducted as a member of the 1969-70 Yorkton Senior Linus Westberg. Does that name ring a bell? He was inducted for media in 1996. He really wanted to be here. If you know Linus, I think I had 4 emails and 2 phone calls from him. Telling me exactly that. He wished he could be here. He now lives in Red Deer and is undergoing treatment for acute leukemia, which means almost daily hospital visits for treatments and testing. Linus, in an email he sent me Thursday from he and Ellen, congratulated those who started and are continuing this Hall of Fame. Linus, and he won't mind me saying this, is a devout Catholic. And he added, "You are not ready for canonization just yet, but I'm working on it." And he said, "Keep us in your prayer corner. Remember, Protestant prayers also count." That's Linus. Class of 1997, Vern Pahal, builder, hockey and golf. And of course, he was the founding president of this organization. Class of 1998, Ed Magus, builder, football. He was also coach of the 1968 YCI Gritters and the 1994 Yorkton Regional High School Raiders football teams, both of which were also inducted. Class of 1999, Lillian Britton, builder, synchronized swimming. Barry Sharp, athlete and builder, hockey, football, and rodeo. Class of 2000, Eddie Cody, multi-sport athlete, Special Olympics. Eddie was the first Special Olympian to be inducted into a Sports Hall of Fame anywhere in Canada. Barry Marianchuk, athlete, hockey. Barry was also the coach of the 81-82 Knights of Columbus Bandam A hockey team, which was inducted the same year. And in 2000, Dave Rodney, athlete, mountain climbing. By the way, this is our 30th anniversary. It is Dave's 60th birthday, and his dad, Con Rodney, is 90 years old. Class of 2001. Inducted were the 1982 Yorkton Max Juvenile and Midget Boys volleyball teams, both coached by Dennis Pomeroy. With us tonight is Colin Malischuk, a member of the midget team. Colin? We heard from a number of others who could not be here for various and good reasons. Ron and Greg Parchomchuk, Scott Boris, Dion Pfeiffer, Paul Procession, and Blaine Tendler. The last four, Scott, Dion, Paul, and Blaine, are all still very much in volleyball 42 years later. I also had a phone conversation with Gail Harris, athlete in track, would love to be here. She's now living in Boston, Massachusetts. And if she could have made it, she'd have been here. Class of 2002, Lorianne Munt, athlete, volleyball. Lorianne represented Canada at 3 World Cup championships, 2 Pan Am Games, 2 World Student Games, and the 1996 Olympics. Inducted was the 2000 Parkland Optimist Open Synchronized Swim Team. With us, our coach, Michelle Hoffman, and team member, Christy Nielsen, now Christy Prop. Christy, Michelle. Class of 2003. Michael Merriman, athlete in hockey, was inducted. He now lives and works in Pond Inlet, Nunavut. Look it up on the map. It's as far north as you can be where you'll find life other than polar bears. It really is a long way up there. But his dad, Barry, is here. Barry, welcome. The class of 2005, the 1999 Shimco men's curling team. With us are Gerald Shimco, Jerry Adam, Steve Sopko, and Arnie Geisler. Gerald, you don't have to stand up. Neil Kersons, a member of that team, cannot be here, but we welcome his parents. Tom and Sharon Kersons are with us. The 1990-91 Yorkton Terrier Junior Hockey team was inducted under coach and general manager Dennis Polanich. Dennis. Class of 2007. Gary Gorlick, builder, hockey. We received messages from two other inductees that year. Joan Inglis McCusker, world champion curler, is in Europe where her daughter is attending university. And Sandra Flaman, now Sandra England, athlete in track, is playing golf overseas. Now you'd think that, that would be more important than being, anyway, that's where she is. And she sends her best wishes. Class of 2008, Betty Chevins, builder, figure skater. Betty. Dave Barron, builder, track, and volleyball. Dave was also inducted as coach of the 1998 Yorkton Blitz Midget Girls Volleyball team and as president of the inducted 2013-14 Yorkton Terriers. The 1996-97 Key Cheval's Bantam hockey team was inducted, and with us is the assistant coach from that team, Jason talked to Arden Knoll, athlete in golf, who was inducted that year, and he would be here except they are expecting the birth of a grandchild this weekend. He thought it'd be better to stay in Cologne. The class of 2009, the 1993 Yorkton Expos midget baseball team was inducted. With us, Coach Don Zabo. Also, Barry Bradshaw, builder, snowmobiling. And Wayne Mitchell, athlete and builder, taekwondo. Class of 2014, Bryce Jacobs, builder, baseball. Class of 2022. This induction was what we could call the start of the new era after a hiatus of 6 years and a couple of years of COVID. Inducted were Suzanne Mitchell, builder, taekwondo. And the 1964 Yorkton Collegiate Institute Gritter football team. Here this evening are Gordon Gleason, Doobie Lang, Ed Magus, coach. Luba, his wife, can't be here. She was the team manager and did all the real work. Wayne Rusnak, Gord Tamblin, and Ron Balacco. Stand up. And the class of 2023, Jerry Adam, builder and athlete, curling. We received messages from others who have not messages other than the ones I've mentioned. Jason Zabaruka, who was inducted for water skiing, really, on the prairies, water skiing. I was very much looking forward to attending and really appreciate the gesture of an invite, but unfortunately will not be able to attend. Have an amazing event and hope to keep in touch with this amazing organization. Steve Laycock sends regrets. He is curling this weekend. Ron Parchompchuk, a member of the 1982 volleyball teams and now a lawyer in Prince Albert, is unable to attend, he says, because he's hosting a client golf tournament this weekend. Tony Hayden, well known to most of us, send a message: keep up the great work of recognizing those individuals and teams who spend countless unseen hours striving for excellence and trying to become more than they are. We received a message from Blaine Tendler, also of the 1982 Max volleyball teams. Can't attend because he said they're starting their season. So I said, what are you doing and where? Blaine is the associate head coach at North Carolina AT&T University, a Division I volleyball program located in Greensboro, North Carolina. And Mary, his wife of 32 years, is the head coach for volleyball at Elon University, also a Division I program. Jim Caudle, involved with Terrier hockey when he was in business in Yorkton at independent agencies with Reg Coles, Barry Marianchuk, and others, now lives in Vancouver, would have loved to be here, couldn't make it. Paul Procession, also with the 82 volleyball Max. Unfortunately, I have a previous engagement and will be unable to attend, but thank you for reaching out. P.S. I am still actively involved in volleyball, coaching high school and club volleyball for the past 24 years. Got a message from Darcy McLeod, who was the former director of Recreation Parks and whatever other stuff that's in that title. They keep changing. They keep changing that department. I can't keep track of it. Anyway, Darcy says, I won't be able to attend this celebration, but please know that I am proud to have played a small part in its history. I wish you and all involved with this event the best for a successful night celebrating the sports history of Yorkton. Thank you for thinking to include me. It does mean a lot to me. Talk to Trevor Sekundiak, golfer, hockey player. He can make it because he is now the Director of Sales at Kananaska's Golf Course in Alberta, and this is still in their season. He said he wished he could be here because he said Dennis is a great guy. Did you coach him, Dennis? Yeah?
We got lots of ice on.
And we received a message of congratulations and support from former board member Murray Wagner, who now lives in Saskatoon. The work of any organization does not happen instantly and sometimes not easily. The following people who are with us were members of the founding board in 1994. Patty Gable. Patty, peel on when she was here. Patty. Is Patty here? Didn't make it. She was going to. David Barron and Vern Pahal. Those who have served, go ahead. Those who served on past boards and here tonight are Alan Hill, Jerry Kabilka, Don Zabo, Michelle Butcher, and Janice Swirsky. All stand up. And our current board members are Becky Duchak, Larry Off, Ron Balacco, Stacy Neufeld, Ryan Kitchen, Warren Leonard, David Beliski, Avery LeBlanc, who has moved to Moose Jaw and will be resigning, Randy Golden, and yours truly. If you have a hankering to join our board and want to have as much fun as we have, let one of us know. We can appoint you in an instant and then formalize your board directorship at the annual general meeting in February. We would welcome the participation of anyone interested in the work that this organization does.